Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing something a little bit different. We will always be doing a lot of different stuff, but we are going to be not only cleaning out my hamster's habitat, but redecorating and everything. It's definitely due for cleaning, and I'm excited to change it around and make it really comfortable for him and let him roll around in his ball while we do that. So that's today's video. I don't know if you have a hamster. If you do, you probably do this all the time. If you're looking to get a hamster, it's not difficult. It's pretty easy. It's obviously more work than like cleaning out my cat's litter boxes and things like that. But I find it really fun, like reorganizing for them and redecorating it. Gwinona's a part of the intro, and she's gonna go play with some toys while we clean Marbles up. Part of this video feels like a chore, and most of it is gonna be fun. So let's get over to Marbles' habitat. Hi, Cheese. Here is Marbles' habitat. He's actually out during the day. He comes out and goes back in and does his thing. So as you can see, it is a mess right now. He tends to poop while he's on his wheel. So there's that. He has like this bath over here that he doesn't like to use as a bath. He likes to stuff it with the bedding and sleep in it because he always knocks over that house. And so I'm thinking this time that I will just put the house away and let him use the bath because the house is just not a house. We have the glass water bottles because he chews through the plastic ones, and it looks a little yellow because of the vitamins. Bless you, Bubba. We do put vitamins in the water. He's got his food bowl, which he's going over to, and things to chew on. I got some new things to chew on. I will give him fresh food and water, and yep. I don't usually have the cats around him when he's in his ball. We usually separate them, but we're going to see how it goes today. My cat Nala used to be around my old hamsters when she was younger, and there was no problem with them running around in their balls back then, but I'm not sure about all the boys. I know the dogs will be fine. So I'm just going to have to keep a little eye on them. But basically, we're going to take all his belongings out and wash everything by hand with some hamster cleaning products and a sponge. And then I'm pretty much just going to dump all the bedding out into our dumpster and start over. And when everything's clean, it will go back in. We can rearrange some things, give him some like wood to chew on, treats, and just fun hamster stuff. So here are some of the things we're going to be using today. Everyone in our house has different cleaning products. We have the hamster cage cleaner, we have our bearded dragon's habitat cleaner, we have baby products for her dishes and her bathtub, and we have all the different shampoos for cats and dogs and for us. So it's like we just have so many different kinds of cleaning products for every different animal and person. So this is really simple. I will be wetting down and wiping down this habitat when it's empty, and then spraying that, and then like scrubbing any kind of poop or pee that needs to come up, and just scrubbing down the whole thing. And then I will go and wet it down and wipe it down with paper towels again. These are my utensils. that obviously you can find pretty much anywhere. Just a scrub and even like a toothbrush to really get into crevices if, like, for example, there's ridges in his wheel and there's poop in there. Sometimes it's worse than that, and I really need to get in there with the toothbrush, or like crevices in this dust bath that I was talking about, because it twists open. There's two pieces and poop might get all up, actually, yeah, pee gets all up in those crevices. There's always pee like in the back corners and stuff, because that's where he chooses to pee. He doesn't just pee anywhere. He kind of does poop just anywhere. It depends how lazy he's feeling, but he always goes to the corners to pee. Any crevices I can really scrub with, really use this to scrub, use this to wipe down, and then make sure I get all that product up. I don't want to leave any residue, so I will use water and wipe it down, dry it, and make sure that it is perfectly ready for new bedding. I have like half of this brown one left, and then I have some blue. I really like the colors just for fun, and I will be putting a mixture of both, and we'll just kind of go with the flow and see how I want to do that. I probably won't like mix them together in a cluster. I might have an area with blue and an area with brown. We will see. So I need to put him in his ball, which is clean and ready. Let him roam around while I take everything out individually, like I was saying, scrub him with my stuff. So he went back to sleep, but he will not be angry when I wake him up because he loves his ball. He's going to be super excited about that. I just want to kind of show you guys some of the stuff I have. I love this little bed. I could not resist buying it when I saw this at the pet store, and sometimes he will just cuddle up in it when we're like hanging out on our bed or something. And if he's like in the mood to run around, I'll usually set up like his own blanket and towels to run around on and keep him in a certain area, because he'll poop wherever he wants. But it's really cute when he cuddles up in here. And I have different things. I did keep like the boxes they came home in, just in case we ever need to like transport a small critter to the vet for any reason. Luckily we haven't had to do that, but that's what that's for. And then I have some things that hamsters have grown out of. Like when they were babies, they used the smaller wheels versus those ones. And I actually was litter training them for a little bit in this litter box, but it didn't go very well for too long, and I didn't really like buying the litter all the time. And then we have the smaller balls that obviously are too small now, and another wheel, dust bath, dust, which is kind of just useless at this point. I will, do it once in a while, but I don't just leave it in there anymore. It's not fun to clean up. Eventually they will use it as a bathroom when they're done bathing, if they even decide to bathe. But I have this one and it's almost gone, and then I do have another one that I've never opened. So those are just some of our items if we do decide to get other hamsters, and just things that he plays in, cuddles in, and whatnot. We have the vitamins that we put in their water and sometimes in their food. This was the scooper that I used for their litter box, and now that I don't use that, it still comes in handy with cleaning and other hamster shenanigans. We have like some treats and pretzels over here. My cats keep getting into them. I actually finally just decided to start putting their food away in the animal food cupboard to keep them away from it. But There's that, and then we have some wood to chew on. I will put new toilet paper rolls. He likes to chew on those, as you can see, little bite marks. And I will keep his little chew tunnel here, clean it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and wake this little guy up and put him in his ball. Hi, buddy. The cats are super interested in him, and honestly, he's being a good sport. These do lock closed, but I've had issues in the past because hamsters really are escape artists. So I've learned to just put 2 small pieces of tape on opposite sides, and that should keep it closed. So I have him in my lap so that I can do this properly. So just stick a little piece right here. And I do these little pieces so that it's easy to get it open when it's time. Do a little turn and put another piece right here. And he's ready to go. He's not getting out of this. So he's gonna roam around, have some fun. I'm gonna have Matthew help me keep an eye to make sure that the cats are nice. He's already done a little bit of poo-poo. I'm gonna put him on the tile because he can really go on the tile. He's like, you guys can't get me. I'm just hanging. Oh my god. Okay, so now that Marble is rolling around and having a good time, and all of his belongings are taken out of his habitat, I'm going to ask for Matthew's help to go dump all of the bedding and poop and everything, all the things we don't need in there, out into our dumpster, and then I'm going to get to cleaning.
Which one you want to watch? Want to watch the Wiggles or Coyote? Pick one. You want that one?
Yeah.
Okay. You've
First
never
time,
seen the Wiggles before.
I was going to say, your first time watching the Wiggles.
Okay. Then you put it in, then you can have the case back.
Okay, so everything is out of the habitat. It looks really dusty this time because he apparently dumped a ton of dust everywhere, which he hasn't done that to me before, but so he's making it a little bit more difficult on me. That's fine. This, as disgusting as it is, this is his pee corner, and he hikes his legs up on the corner. He only pees here. He hikes his leg up like he's twerking on a wall and just pees there. So that's gonna be the challenge and all this dust. So I'm gonna scrub-a-dub-dub, wipe, wax on, wax off, whatever, and get it back to spanking new. So it's all scrubbed and rinsed and wiped down. Anything else that may need to dry up in the crevices, I did pretty much the best I can, but we're going to make sure it dries all the way before we put bedding into it and go ahead and wash all of his belongings. Here we are in pretty much our guest bathroom, which is also our pet bathroom and the bathroom that I do my hair videos in as well. So a lot goes on in here. We have a bathtub, which is where like all of our animals get their baths, and we don't have a shower curtain in here because we don't use the shower in here. We have our own. So what I do is bathe the animals in here, and then anything that needs to be cleaned for hamsters, bearded dragons, or just anything that doesn't go in the washer and dryer, I will scrub in here. So that is what I'm doing with Marble's belongings. So this is how I clean it personally with the things that I use. It really gets the job done, really getting in those crevices and rinsing out all that product, any pee, any poo, any food, just really getting in there. And then I set it to dry until it is time to put his habitat back together into a new, comfortable, nice living space. I'm not going to completely drench this. I'm just going to wet the toothbrush with some product and clean it up, like if there's pee and poo on the side or whatever, but I don't want this completely drenched. Okay, so you saw me really scrubbing and doing everything real good here. Now they're sitting to dry. And I don't think I'm going to use this house like I was saying. He doesn't use it. So if, every animal's different. If he wants to use the dust bath as a home, I'll let him use it as a home until maybe we find something else he really likes. But he cannot keep this one upright. So he will have his wheel, his food bowl, his chewy tunnel, and this will be his new, not so new home because he's just decided that that's it. So when this is dry, we will put it all together once his bedding is all up in there. It's time for bedding. It's like the beach with the water and the sand. It looks so cool. Alright guys, let's give him back all of his favorite things and just do it up. Make it fun, make it cute. I love the bedding. I love that look. I'm going to go for that more often. And I can't wait to see him when we put him inside. He's been having so much fun roaming around the house with the cats. I would have never expected that he's just not scared of them at all. He wants to play. He goes up to all of them. I think some of them might be more scared of him than he is. And he's not scared, is what I'm saying. But, like, it's just really cute and fun.
Boy. Hi, Mom.
Let's do this up and let's show him his new pad. Okay, but babe, you have to go check out his bedding. It literally looks like the beach. It's so cool.
Dang, this looks so sick. He's gonna be so hyper little Hammy like moving around.
I know, it's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna put his stuff in and make it super homey.
I'm gonna be stoked.
Okay, I got new toilet paper rolls because he loves these. From the water to the fan. And then of course he loves his little chew tunnel. I need to get more chew toys. I'm actually completely out right now, except for some of these sticks, which he does love. But I need to go get him some more stuff to chew on. Kitties! Okay, his wheel is ready. I kind of like to put it in the middle because it does move around when he's going really fast, and it's just really annoying when it taps on the glass. So if it's in the middle, no matter like how it moves around, it's not tapping glass and he can just go. There's a reason why we get the silent ones, so I need it to be silent. I need to go get his food. So basically this is the bath that I've been talking about. It is now his house. It's a bathhouse. Okay. So it clips in. If he were to pee on this, which he used to when he used it as a bath, he isn't peeing in it now that it's his home. But it used to get really difficult to open and close these clasps when he would do that. So thankfully I didn't deal with that this time. He just has his pee corner and apparently a poo corner. But he's a pretty good little dude. Oh, thanks, babe.
I heard you say that one, so I was like, I'll just get it.
Brought the food, which I usually don't use this one. That was really close up.
It was really cute.
Okay, I usually don't use this one, so I need to go back to PetSmart and get what he's used to. And then, see, I usually like have his food over here, but it's not working good next to the water for him. because he like digs food and he moves this around a lot. Like every day we have to come dig a hole because we haven't found a bottle that works with this. This isn't technically for hamsters, and we have to use the glass ones, like I was saying, for him in particular. So it comes down this far, and we have to like dig a hole, or else he keeps pushing bedding over there, and then it like absorbs the water, and all his water is gone. And it's like it doesn't need to be changed that much. So I'll leave him like a good amount of fluff over here, and I think now we're going to try putting his food over here. I feel like that is a good spot for him. Okay. He's got a variety of snackage. Oh, jeez. This is not for you. Okay, and then sometimes I give him like treats, like I'll take the salt off of pretzels because I read that he's not supposed to have that much salt, which is weird because I know like a lot of small like rodent animals have those like salt bar things or whatever, but I read that you should not give him too much salt on the pretzel. Like he can have them, but take some of that salt off. I break it up, so these are like little treats to him. And then he has some other treats that the cats got into, so I'm going to give him some of these and throw them out when we get some more treats to give him. These are his favorites. It's his last cookie that the cats, excuse me, Mufasa, the cats haven't gone to, so he's going to enjoy that. And I even give him some cereal. And it's not just any kind of cereal. He can't have all that sweet stuff, but like these plain ones, he loves these. And I'll just like break them up into little crumbs. Even though he likes to hold things like sandwiches and eat it, this still makes it easier. So, fatten my boy up. And I was thinking that I might give him some dust powder. And, you know, he will pick and choose what fluff he wants to bring in there. I'm not going to try to make his bed for him, but he might enjoy at least one dust bath before he turns it into a bed. And that's all of it. Chinchillas really love doing this. I don't, like, give my hamsters baths unless they were to get into something super, like, sticky and gross somehow. Maybe I might, but there's no way with how I take care of them. But if they're going to bathe, this is what they're going to do. So it's just what was left in Mufasa. That is really rude. It's just what was left in here. Seriously?
Rudeness.
You have your own kitty fun stuff. Let Marble live his life. Now, it's just enough for a little bath, and then he can choose what he wants to do there. And this is it. Jeez. It looks really nice, and it looks really fun, and I can't wait to show it to him.
Is it time for the reveal?
It is time for the reveal.
Okay.
So we have Marble here. He's had a fun day of running around. I'm not going to hold him in my hands because just in case he gets out of my hands, we have the cats out in this room right now, and I just don't want to test that. But I'm going to take the tape off that I put on here earlier today and unlock the door. And then I'll let him walk out on his own into his clean house. This is really how you show your hamster and your small animals love. just by cleaning their area, letting them
Oh,
roam around. Say hi, buddy.
me and so him out of frame.
Oh,
There he is.
see him now?
Yeah.
Oh, he's being really cute. So, come out whenever you want to.
It's like, whoa.
He's like, yes. It's like, I love moving. Isn't it nice not having to move yourself? Mom just does it for you.
Mufasa. He came up and looked at the camera.
That is Mufasa, the noisy boy that you have heard in my
He's very
voice.
talkative.
Very. Okay, and since he's been out in his ball for a while, it is quite dirty.
Time to clean it again.
So you want to clean it every time you let them roam around. There's always going to be something in there.
They go to the bathroom while they go and all that
Yes.
stuff.
So Marble is a Syrian hamster. And I just learned the name of the kind of print that he is, but I can't think of it at the top of my head. So I guess I will type it in here. Burrow, burrow, burrow. That's these little guys' favorite thing to do. Aw, look at his little paw prints in the bath. That's so cute. He's such a sweet boy. You happy? You happy? You so happy? His little tail's so cute. Okay, and that's it, guys. I guess we could call this a beach theme little habitat. I actually used to make themes for my hamsters. Before I had Syrian hamsters, I had Russian dwarf hamsters, and the boy had like a space theme with like this rocket ship tunnel that I made, and like I would put stickers and buy bedding that went with the theme. And then my female one had like a sea theme, so I used to use this blue stuff a lot and like decked out with stickers. She had like a little pineapple house that hung down. She loved that thing. So maybe when things settle down with our baby and stuff and I can start splurging again, I might do more themes, because that's when it gets really fun. Alright, little burrow buddy. I'm always messing up my words. I feel like a lot of it is because of my tongue piercing giving me some kind of lisp. And I still keep it for whatever reason. Anyway, we're gonna say goodbye and shut this video down. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did, besides the fact that my back hurts. I know that Marbles really enjoys it. You found your sandwich, Cookie? Yeah. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe. Definitely please subscribe if you haven't. But like and comment down below. I would really appreciate it if you did that. Have a great night, a great day, a wonderful week. Stay happy, healthy, and safe as always. And I will see you in my next video.